Hey guys, J-Man here. All right, we're talking about Brzrkr. Is that how that's going to be? Brzrkr. Number one, written by Keanu Reeves and Matt Kind. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. But Brzrkr number one. Now, this is not to be confused with Berserk, which is a manga, which is about a guy named Guts. Who has a lot of guts and kicks a lot of ass. Although this might be like a modern version. Well, not really. There's a lot of violence though, and there's a lot of gore, so it is similar in that sense. But no, it's completely different. Okay, I guess there's going to be spoilers in this review because, I mean, this is issue one. I don't know if this is a mini series or if this is going to continue on. It's probably going to continue on. I don't know. There's so many covers. When I was at my comic shop today, I didn't know which cover to get because there's just so many. So I think this is the regular cover. I'm not 100% sure. But let's take a look. Let's get right into this here. So we've got, it's illustrated by Ron Garney. Good job. It's really nice. Colored by Bill Crabtree. Awesome. The coloring is really nice in this too. And lettered by Clem Robbins. And then there's different people for the covers depending on which one you got. So Keanu Reeves. I like Keanu Reeves. I liked him before it was cool to like him. I liked him early on. You know, like obviously he's funny in Bill and Ted, but I never really watched Bill and Ted. When I was younger, I actually started with like Speed, and I was like, oh, this guy's really cool, you know, Point Break and all that good stuff. But I don't want to talk about his acting career because that's not what this is about. This is about him as a writer for Brzrkr. Now, I don't know how much him and Matt, I don't know how they collaborated. I don't know who wrote more or the other. Maybe they just, you know, bounce ideas off each other. The story in this is somewhat simple, but I think that's the point because this one's just trying to introduce you to the character. So we start off with him here in the rain, and then it just goes back, and you're seeing a mission that he's done. Now I don't know if this character, I guess it's supposed to look like Keanu Reeves. I don't know if there's supposed to be a movie or anything. I really have not been following the development of this. So if somebody knows in the comments, let me know. Is this going to be like a movie or is this just going to be a book? And you know. Art is really nice. It really suits this kind of story. So that's really good, you know, and I like this cover a lot as well. I know there's a lot of variant covers, but this one seemed to be the one that I liked anyways. My shop, Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles in Mississauga, has a great cover as well that's like exclusive to the shop. And I might grab that one as well just for the heck of it. But I really like the colors here, the orange and everything. So this is just basically this character, and I don't think he was named, if we're just going to call him Brzrkr or whatever. He's literally kicking the crap out of you. I'm going to show you some of this stuff. This is crazy violent. Oh my God. There's one point where he like punches through a guy. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, like he rips out like a bone out of this guy and then uses it to like stab another guy. This is like the story of Ricky or Ricky O. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. If you haven't seen the story of Ricky, you must watch it. I guarantee that this is the J-Man guarantee on story of Ricky. If you don't like that movie, I need to know why. Okay. Arms ripped off. I mean, this is just a gore fest, which I appreciate. Now, I have not, well, I don't want to get into the movies, but I haven't seen John Wick 2 or 3. I saw only John Wick 1. I did like number 1. I should watch 2 and 3. I was kind of waiting for them to finish the series, and then I'll just pick the whole thing up on 4K. So yeah, basically this is half the book, and it's like all fighting and action. Throughout this entire thing, you're getting the sense that this guy, you don't really know what his powers are, but it seems like he does take damage. He's not falling down or getting killed. It's not like Wolverine where he's instantly healing. He's taking damage, and the damage is staying. Like his nose gets blown off, his hand gets all messed up. He does get blown up pretty good, and he comes back and he's all He's all like, you know, like Freddy Krueger. And he's able, I guess they're able to heal him. I guess he can heal, but it takes a while. So that he's in the medical office here, and there's like procedures being done. In the meantime, he's talking to this doctor, and she keeps saying, "Oh, you know, was there something different about this mission, or you know, what are you feeling?" And he reveals that he's been having these memories. So it turns out, and this, so I did say spoilers. If you don't want to hear the spoilers, you know, this is a #1. It's definitely worth picking up. It's the price of a normal comic. I mean, for me, I'm in Canada, so it's probably like $6. It's like maybe $1 more than a normal comic. You get a lot of pages. The pages feel really nice. The art's really good, and it's a simple story, but I liked it. I'm intrigued to see what's going on with this character. So I think they did a good job in presenting him. I'm not going to say that this is the most original character I've ever come across. I mean, it does seem a little bit kind of like a 90s. I don't mean this in a negative way, but like it's sort of like a 90s character. It's like, yeah, he's like this just badass guy who, you know, whatever, can't be killed. And we've seen so many of those characters come and go. But at least this has a different feel. It doesn't feel like a 90s book, but that character just feels sort of like a 90s character, which is not a bad thing. I like the 90s comics, okay? So there you go. Okay. So I'm definitely going to get the next one for sure. And I'll keep reading it until I decide that it's not interesting anymore. So from now on, for this point, I am going to get it. So spoilers now in effect. So it shows him, he has memories of being a baby, and he actually, I'm going to show you, he actually bites. He like bites his mom's breast while feeding, and you're like, oh. And then it shows you that he was actually alive 80,000 years ago, and it shows like, and then it just says to be continued. So intriguing. I like that. I don't know why I felt a little bit of Turok at the end there, or maybe like even like a not Tarzan, but like some kind. Yeah, Turok is probably the better thing. I like this. I thought it was cool. It's an issue 1. You get a lot of pages and a lot of good art for your money. So I'm definitely going to check it out. I mean, let's see where this goes. You know, it's a new comic. You know, I'm always interested in new comics. Firepower, I thought was pretty cool. That was new from Rob Kirkman. You know, it's not something that I'm always going to review on my channel because I, you know, mostly focus on X-Men and, you know, sometimes Superman or Batman or whatever. But I like this, and maybe I'll keep covering this as well. Let me know what your thoughts are if you pick this up or if you're going to pick it up. And let me know what you think about it. I think it was pretty neat. So, and I was kind of looking forward to it, but I didn't know too much about it. So this is just an honest reaction, me reading it. I just read it, and I thought I'd share this with you guys. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, until next time.